journey to the center of self, a guided meditation to help you to relax, to help you to sleep, and to help you to know who you truly, authentically are. Spoken by myself, Lauren. In this guided meditation, we're going to explore your authentic self, who you truly are, in order that you can find a sense of calm, deep, sustainable calm, tranquility, to help you to sleep, to help you to think clearly, to help you know who you truly are. Before we start, I'd like you to find a dedicated space in which to meditate. This could be a comfy chair, it might be a yoga mat upon your floor, or it could be your bed. If you are using this meditation to help you relax before sleep, then your bed is probably the most suitable place in which to meditate. Make sure that you're safe, that you're in a safe environment. Withdraw from all the distractions you have control over and accept those distractions and noises that you simply do not have any control over. Start with the breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. As you do so, have a clear intention to focus on self. Breathe in and breathe out and focus on self. Ponder on the reality of self. What is self? Where does self start and where does self finish? Does our self, myself, yourself, does it have a start and does it have a finish? Breathe in and out through your nose. As you breathe, relax your body. As you breathe, relax your entire body. Consider self. As you consider self as the third person, the outsider looking in on a situation, on an environment, without judgment. Without desperate needs or wants or wishes. Just simply noticing self. What is self? How are you, self? Where does your sense of self start and where does your sense of self finish? Who defines self? Who defines self? It is the seer, the observer, the noticer that defines the self. It is not any outside environment, relationship, expectation, social norms which define a self. It is the observer. We define ourself. We define ourself. We define the start and we defined the end of the process of self. Breathe slowly now. Inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. Gently consider, gently notice the relationship between the physical self and the emotional, mindful self. Where is the line between the physical self and the mindful self? As you consider this concept of the delineation between the physical and the mindful self, consider, is there a line? Is there any line between physical and mindful self? And breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale in through the nose and out through the nose. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Relax yourself. Breathe slowly, my friend. Consider your physical self. Is your physical self an important part of self? What is the nature of the importance of the physical self? These are questions, answers that only you know deeply within yourself. These answers come when we are authentic to ourselves. These answers come when we stop seeking the approval or validation of others. These answers come when we know ourselves. We know ourselves when we self-realize, and with this process realize that the parameters of self are endless. There is no start and there is no finish. The parameters of self extend beyond the self. And reach every space within the universe, both physical, conceptual, and mindful. Self is unlimited. Self is without boundary, without limit, without parameter. And with the concept, the reality of self being limitless, our potential for self is also unlimited. We have infinite potential. Our potential is only limited by our beliefs and our self. Breathe in and out. As you breathe in, consider self. As you breathe out, let go of limitations. As you breathe in, consider self. As you breathe out, let go of limitations, boundaries, wants, wishes, shoulds, musts. Breathe in a sense of self, limitless, infinite self. As you breathe out, let go of limitations. Let go. Let go. Breathe in, experience a sense of self. Breathe out, let go of limitations. Let go of negativity. Breathe in, realize, know your infinite worth. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, sense of self. Breathe out, limitations. Imagine yourself being like a balloon, and the balloon is being blown up. As breath enters the balloon, you feel a sense of self, and you rise higher, and limitations are released. Breathe in, feel a sense of self, and the balloon goes higher. Breathe out and let go, rising higher and higher and higher. Self-realize, self-realize, self-realize. Realize your true, authentic self. Breath in, the balloon floats ever higher. Breathe out, let go of all past, all experiences, all expectations, all limitations. The balloon rises higher. Watch the balloon rise higher. Breathe in, sense of self. Breathe out, limitations are released. Limitations are released. Breathe in and out. Balloon rises higher and higher and higher. Self-realize. The only mindful limitations we have are the ones we choose. As human beings, as social beings, we have an instinctive need to belong. This instinctive need to belong serves humanity and serves our society, allows us the tools to love each other and protect each other. This concept of society and humanity serves us as far as it allows us to be a community and protect our sense of us. Beyond the concept of community, we must be ourselves. by being our true self, we find happiness, we find calm, we find tranquility, we find ourselves. We are in the best possible environment when we know ourselves to love others. We are in the best possible space to be the best version of ourselves, the most loving, forgiving, compassionate version of ourselves. We can only know ourselves in stillness. We are social beings, but we only truly know what we can bring to the social table when we spend time alone in stillness. Breathe in and out and know yourself. Be aware. Be fully aware. Listen to the sounds around you as the noticer, as the observer. What sounds can you hear? Notice the sounds without attachment, without involvement, without judgment. Just notice the sounds. What sights are around you at this time? Be aware of the sights, whether you choose to open your eyes or keep your eyes closed. Be aware of your environment around you. Be aware of the textures of your bed, your doona, your sheets, your pillow, the texture perhaps of your chair. Or whichever space you choose to exist in at this time. Breathe in and out through the nose. You are okay. You are doing well. Self-realizing, being your authentic self, is about being fully in the present. Being in the present is about being in this moment right now and being aware of all senses without being attached to those senses. Being aware that there is a texture beneath you. Being aware that the air is at a particular temperature. It feels slightly warm or slightly cold. What does the air feel like? Being aware of the sense of physical self without being attached to that sense. Without making an emotional judgment of our physical self. Just being aware that the physical self exists. The purpose of the physical self is to house the mindful self for this life. The purpose of the physical self is to allow the mindful self to flourish within the boundaries of physicality. Breathe slowly. In through the nose and out through the nose. Gently, softly breathe. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax toes, fingers, relax the entire body. Notice the exquisite, fragile balance between physical and mindful. We are both animal and spirit, and that is okay. Each day we walk the balance between our animal and spirit self, and that is okay. Notice the sounds, the environment around you, the textures, and accept these textures without judgment. Breathe slowly. Breathe slowly and be aware of your physical self. Relax your body. Left arm, right arm, relax your body. Right leg, left leg. Relax your body, relax your face, back of the neck. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. You're doing well. Gently now, so gently, release your mindful hold over your body. Almost as if you're leaving your body for this time, for this period of this meditation. For this meditation, we do not need to sit in physical self. We merely notice physical self. Breathe slowly. Soften the tongue, soften the jaw, soften the throat. Breathe slowly. Imagine our sense of self being separate to the body, to our physical self. Take time now in the stillness. By stillness I mean there are no needs. You are not waiting for my next word, my next instruction. You have no need, no needs at all, no wants, no wishes, no desires. You simply sit in the now, in the present, in this moment. Fully aware that you are alive, fully aware that you are aware. Consider your awareness. Say to yourself, I am aware. I do exist. My existence extends without limitation. I am universal. I am all-encompassing, all-embracing. I am infinite. I am infinite and I choose to be infinite. I am aware. I am aware of this moment, this time. I am aware of right now. I am aware of sights, sounds, aromas, smells, touch. I am aware. I find my awareness satisfying. I do not need highs and lows. I enjoy the simple sensation of satisfaction, tranquility, calm. 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 Breathe slowly now. Breathe slowly now. Breathe into your left arm. Breathe out through your right arm. Breathe in through your right leg. Breathe out through your left leg. Relax, release the fingers. Release the toes. Lengthen the spine. Relax. You're doing well. You're doing well. Feel, be aware of the concept of doing well. You're doing okay. You're just fine. All is well right now in this moment. The gentle balance between your physical self and your mindful self is okay. Your ability to look down upon your feelings is okay. Your sense of self-realization is tangible. Feel aware. Let's take several moments now. Several moments of the present. And sit in our own awareness. Say to yourself, I choose in this moment to sit in my awareness, to sit in my simple stillness and allow life to be. Just be. Breathe in and out, and in and out, in and out. The journey to our authentic self, the pathway to full awareness, comes with a process of stepping forward towards wisdom and understanding, towards acceptance. The pathway towards authentic self comes with accepting that we cannot control our world. We cannot control our relationships. We cannot always control our physical health. We have some power over our physical health, but not all power. There are times in life that acceptance is and becomes our pathway. When we refuse to accept or we deny a reality, we lose our sense of self. When we hold on to the past or hold on to a relationship, we refuse or deny our sense of self. When we feel fear or or uncertainty, we deny our sense of self. Our sense of self is embraced when we face our fears, when we let go of relationships, when we open ourselves up to change. Being fully aware, being our authentic self, only exists in this moment. So in the next moment, we need to re-identify with our sense of self. And in the next moment, we need to re-identify with our sense of self. Being authentic only occurs in this moment. And that is part of its beauty, that we can only be truly authentic now. We can't be truly authentic tomorrow or work towards being authentic next week. We can only be authentic now. The journey towards being authentic, the journey towards being aware, is about being aware in this step, and in this step, and in this step, and in this step, and in this step. And being truly authentic is about being authentic, self-aware in this breath, and in this breath, and in this breath, and in this breath. Even the word authentic and aware take away from the reality. The reality is not considered or manifested or created. The reality just is. The reality of self is I. I without limitation, I extending across the entire universe. There are no separate I's. It is simply I. Universal love, universal empathy, universal compassion. I. Breathe deeply, breathe slowly. Accept. Understand. Be in the moment. Be in the moment. Experience in the moment. Exist in the moment. Timeless, universal, calm, quiet, stillness. Feel the energy, feel the strength flow over you from this awareness that now is all we have. Now is universal, and now is ever-reaching, and now is love. Breathe slowly, my friend. Breathe slowly, my friend. Breathe. Be. Exist. Now. In the present. In the present. In the present. You're okay. Sending you love in the present. Sending you love in the present. Be, exist now in the present. In the present. In the present. You're okay. Sending you love in the present. Sending you